Hello, my name is Voya and welcome to my deep guide. A couple of weeks ago, I was approached by a company from Italy who said, hey, we're making really cool paper-like screen protectors. We saw your videos and reviews on other paper-like screen protectors, and we're getting really good feedback from our users, and we would like you to check it out and see if you're interested to show it on your channel. The company in question is Doodroo. So they are an Italian company and they are making, basically paper-like screen protectors for various devices. Initially, they sent me this sample, as you can see, demo, not for resale. So this is just a demo sample of the screen protector for the iPad 12.9 inches, which I then cut to size and tested out on my Nova 2. In the meantime, they were so forthcoming that they've actually also issued a dedicated version which you don't need to pre-cut, which is their Doodroo screen protector, paper-like screen protector for the Boox Note Air. And then they sent this one as well for me to check it out. Furthermore, then a week later, they've announced that they're going to start selling the Nova pre-cut options as well, which is really good. So please keep in mind that the video that you will see is tested with the cut version. So it has those abrasions on the side, which are unavoidable unless you have a professional cutter, which is definitely not the case when you actually buy the proper version of the one for Note Air and for the Nova series. So let's check it out and see how does the Doodroo paper-like screen protector perform. Alright, so this is how the packaging looks like, and it's the same across the range. I mean, if you have the big one for the big iPad or the small one, and this one is actually dedicated for Boox Note Air. And they've just started shipping also for the Nova series. So Nova 2, Nova 3 and Nova 3 Color, they also now support those products. So that's number one thing. It's a huge benefit that it's a dedicated screen protector for these devices, because it means that you do not have to cut to size, because whenever you cut to size, you will get, no matter how good of a job you do or whatever it is that you do, the edges will get frayed. As you can see, I'm using a different Note screen protector on my Note Air, but you can see that the edges from the cutting will get frayed unless you have a professional cutting station, that is. So the packaging, I love the design. It's fun and funky, Doodroo, but more importantly is basically what you get inside. And what you get inside is probably the most comprehensive packaging of all of the screen protectors that I've had. In the box, you get 2 screen protectors. All are very nicely protected. Not only are they protected with the protective foil on both sides, but they're also packed up in a little protective plastic pouch, and both of them go in here. That's a nice thing to see. Then you get 2 sets of everything that you need. So you get 2 squeegees with Doodroo on the side. You get the screen wipe, you get the dust covers, you get the little cloth for wiping away, and you also have the positioning stickers, and you get 2 sets of those, one for each of the screen protectors. And you get a blurb, which is basically your application instructions, which are very clear to follow and easy to use. Very comprehensive package. So excellent packaging, excellent contents, and all of this kind of stuff. But what does it actually feel like, look like, apply like, and all of that kind of stuff? So let's check out on my Nova 2. So this is the Doodroo screen protector applied on my Nova 2. And the first thing that you will notice is that I do have frayed edges, and I do have the frayed edges because this was a screen protector that was a larger size. So this was the original sample that they sent me to test out, which was for iPad 12.9 inches. So that's something that I had to cut down to size. And of course, as I said, whenever you cut things down to size, then you have these frayed edges. So that's the edges part kind of explained. But I can also show you the part that was not cut. Here I do not have any issues whatsoever. The application process was super smooth and easy. As you can see, zero bubbles. The only thing that you have on the sides are these frayed edges because of the cutting thing. But yeah, everything else, no problems at all. So it's a very, very painless experience, and the dust stickers particularly were very, very effective. So that's something that was a nice thing to see. Now, the reflectivity, so let me just go here. So the reflectivity is good, but not great. What do I mean by that? Well, the Doodroo screen protectors are designed for high gloss displays, which usually use normal glass, which is super reflective. So when I compare this level of reflection, it is dulled down to this level by the screen protector, which in itself is excellent. However, Nova and Note products from Boox, they come with True AG glass on top or a plastic surface which already has matted down reflections, are slightly more defined than they are on the screen without the screen protector. So that is basically the only negative point. And when I compare it to the other screen protector, I even forgot its name, but you can see from the video that I have, that was one of the reasons why I chose that one when I was testing, because it's pretty much the only one that is able to further matte down the reflections even more from the matte glass. However, the screen protector that I'm using here does not have even remotely close or authentic and good of a paper-like experience as the Doodroo screen protector has. So that's something that's my preference here. So I just wanted to compare the reflections here. So let's hear there. So you can see the difference. Definitely they are matted down on the reflections here, but when compared to True AG glass, they are a little bit more defined. That being said, I do not find them as distracting as I found them on the other ones where I tested. So I think that the reflectivity performance is a little bit better than the other rough paper-like screen protectors, which this one is, that I've tested. So it's not ideal, but it's good performance as far as reflections go. Readability and transparency of the screen protector is good, so the icons are nice and clean, and the text remains very nice and readable. So again, good performance there as well. It doesn't diffuse the picture, because that's something that, for example, Paperlike for Apple and all that kind of stuff, that one was really, really bad because it diffused the image quality. This one definitely doesn't do that, so that's another good thing. To my ears, this sounds really, really good. It's not super raspy and sharp to eat your nib in a day, but it's rough enough to give you a very, very pleasant type of feedback when writing, and it's smooth enough not to give too much resistance, because that's also something that I've experienced on some of the rougher paper-like screen protectors. So I really, really do like how it sounds and how it feels. I mean, it feels as good as it sounds. So it's not squeaky, it doesn't do all of these things, all of the things that I've actually experienced on the different ones, which you can see in the previous two videos where I was testing screen protectors. This one is actually probably, as far as I'm concerned, the best rough paper-like screen protector that I've had the chance to test out and use. And now that they are actually starting to ship pre-cut or designed screen protectors for the Nova series and the Note Air series, that's such a cool thing to have. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with this one. The only potentially negative thing is the reflections. That's the only thing that I can maybe foresee that somebody could react to if they're very, very sensitive to that kind of thing. But honestly, that's not something that kind of bothered me in a daily use. So yeah, but then again, that's a subjective thing and it will depend on the conditions where you're using it. But overall performance, excellent. So yeah, the Doodroo Paperlike screen protector, I like it. Is it ideal? Well, depends what you use it for. If you use it for high gloss devices, then it's really, really good because it's gonna absorb and matte down those reflections really, really well. The only thing that you should definitely keep in mind is that if you apply it on a device like Note Air or Nova 2, 3 or Color, those devices are already equipped with a true AG glass and the reflections will change. They're not necessarily more intense, they're just a little bit less diffuse. So the reflections do change, but they are nowhere near as bad as they were on the Paperlike screen protector and the other ones that I was testing. So it lands somewhere between a true AG glass and those other Paperlike screen protectors, and I guess that's something that you have to have when you have that rough kind of a surface for the paper-like feel. Now, if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for that paper-like feel so that it feels like paper, that it's nice and scratchy but not too raspy to eat your nib away, and that it doesn't offer too much resistance, it's just really, really well balanced. It has nice softness to it and nice enough resistance but not too much resistance, so I really do like how it feels. I was very, very seriously tempted to put on the Note Air screen protector on my Note Air, but I do like my current screen protector that I have because paper-like feel is not the highest priority for me. For me, it's this other combination of everything else that the other screen protector uses, but that one is not the super raspy kind, it's definitely more smooth, so it depends what you're looking for. If what you're looking for is a paper-like screen protector for Boox devices, especially like for the Note Air and for Nova 2, Nova 3 and Nova 3 Color, now we actually have pre-made devices that you don't have to cut so that you don't have any frayed edges or anything like that, which I think is a really cool thing to have. Other than the reflections, one other thing that I have to mention is that the pricing is really, really high. These are definitely in the higher price range of packages because they are at 34.5 euros. So I don't know how that translates into different currencies, and depending on when you watch this video, it's just fluctuating all the time, but definitely in the high-end price range of the screen protectors that you have. Then again, you get 2 screen protectors, you get 2 sets of everything, and a really, really superior type of paper-like screen protector experience. So I guess you get what you paid for with this one. It's just that it's not cheap. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe and ding the notification bell to get notified when new videos are coming out on my deep guide. Thank you so much for watching, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye!